Welcome to Preptober, welcome to fall, welcome to panic mode. I'm in danger. Oh my god guys, I'm getting the best book today. Don't procrastinate like me. I don't know why I'm getting a little emotional right now. It's weighing on me. 70,950 words. Let's do it. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Grayson's Bookmark. Here on this channel I make all types of writing and bookish content. Today's video is a writing one. I'm going through Preptober. It is October. Welcome to Preptober, welcome to fall, welcome to panic mode. It is the month where you're supposed to get ready to do NaNoWriMo, and that's what most people use Preptober for. It feels both familiar and weird to be making a video in my room again. I just did a live stream last night. It's very, like I'm on full break right now, and it's like, it's weird to be back home and like everything is so quiet when like I know how much work I have to do. But today, right now, I'm taking a pause and I'm talking to you about what I want to do for NaNoWriMo and what I've spent my Preptober doing. So this video will come out the last Thursday in October, which is October 28th. And by that point, I plan to be finished with the second draft of my novel Seaside. I currently have, today, on October 23rd, 10 chapters left to edit, and I can do that. As long as I like do a little bit each day, I can do it, and I think I will. I'll probably put a little snippet in the description if I did it or not. Once that is done, I'm not touching Seaside for November. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not ready to go jump into a third edit because like I still remember it too much. It needs a break. And so I will re-look at that project in December. And so my plan for that in November is don't read it and find like a couple beta readers to give it to, so I can just like give it to them in December, and then I'll read it in December. I'll start the third draft. I'll read it and it'll be very exciting and hopefully not stressful at all. But anyway, we can put Seaside aside. If you want to know more about Project Seaside, if you need to catch up, Seaside is a LGBT plus YA young adult romance. It is set in a coastal island on the East Coast. It is winter. It is moody. It is about grief and mistakes and secrets, and yeah, I will leave that playlist for you in the description if you want to check it out. Okay, but moving on from Seaside. Earlier this month, I made a video that was like thinking about what I'm doing for NaNoWriMo, and I've thought more about it since then, so yay me. Now I have a bit more clarity. So I talked about Project A, and I also talked about how I wanted to write a companion novel to Seaside, like one that is similar, like kind of like in the same genre, that I could potentially like use it as an option for a book deal. I no longer feel drawn to that idea, mostly because like I feel like I'm good right now in that like type of book, and I also like don't have an idea for that right now. I was probably rushing things with that idea. Like, I haven't even given my book to a beta reader yet. I don't think it's time to like start to think about after I query and after I get an agent and after I get an editor. Like, that's a bit of a leap for me to start thinking about that. It was a good idea. I think it's good and savvy to be thinking about that kind of stuff in the future, but right now, this November, I'm not going to sweat that. I'm not going to try to write something like Seaside that is in the same category as it. Which brings me to Project A. So Project A is a young adult fantasy set in like a rural Asian society, and specifically when I say Asian, I mean it has the influences of Vietnam, China, and Japan. It is a like a mixed society. Like, there's a lot of like cultural influences and religions, and there was like a special magic thing that I liked about this book that I have not revealed yet. And I reread over what I wrote. I wrote 20,000 words of it last April, and I appreciate what I was trying to do. I still like it. I like the concept, but it's not that I couldn't continue that right now. It's that I don't feel like it's ready to be continued. Like, it needs to be stronger. I need to understand my main character more. I liked where it was going. I liked the concept. I still like the main character, and like especially those first couple chapters. But it needs a little more work, and I don't have that much time left or the will right now to devote like world building and character developing that story. I feel like it does have potential, but right now I'm going to also leave it and move on. Here's what I'm doing for NaNoWriMo tentatively. I've been having this book idea like around in my head for about, I want to say at least 8 months, maybe 9 months to a year. I've just been toying around with this idea, and like I don't want to give any parts of it away yet because it's not like I'm not quite settled on what the story is. But last night I did a live stream and I really took some time to think about my main character, to finally like give her some characteristics, and once I did that, it made the story feel more attainable to me. Like, it made it feel more real. Like, one of the characters, they only have like a job title right now, and that job title is singer. I don't know their name yet, but I do know the main character's name. It starts with an E. Like, I'm going between like Erica or Aaron, but I know Aaron is like kind of a popular name right now in publishing, so like maybe it won't be Aaron at the end of this, but like Aaron feels fine right now. It feels good. It feels like it suits her. I can't say about the genre of this book though. I feel like I'm writing a new adult romance, and that is very like interesting to me. Mostly this character came to me and she was very like, basically she curses a lot, and she's between 17 and 19 years of age, which I think is like right in that new adult, like young adult cusp kind of story. And I feel like that's where this story belongs. I have no idea where this story begins or ends, and I think the ending is honestly like the hardest part of a book to know for me. But I know a lot of the middle. I know a lot of the midpoints. I've started thinking about scenes that I want and like the midpoint turn, and it's just exciting to me, and I feel like I should work on this project in November. I'm trying to figure out how much I want to say about this project, which, oh my god, it needs a name. Yeah, I'm not committing to a name right now. I will, if I decide to do NaNoWriMo vlogs this year, I will announce the name of this project in that first video. I find that with my writing, something that I like to focus on is a character is a character. They make a choice, and then that choice leads to something else happening, and then there are consequences, and the character has to spend the rest of the book like dealing with those consequences and like learning from them and like becoming like a better human. That's what Seaside does. Is that part of my writing style, or is that like a plot structure or a convention? I don't quite know, but I feel like when characters like royally screw up, like I really like that plot point because it's so emotionally, it hits me like how royally this character has screwed up, and I'm like, I just want them to like know that what they did, even though it was so bad or from their perspective so morally like incorrect, that I want them to know that they can be better, and that it's not like everything's not lost to them, like they haven't ruined everything. And I feel like that recovery of like becoming, yeah, just like a better human, I feel like that's what I like about storytelling. And it will be new adult. I'm leading into that mostly. It just makes sense, so I'm gonna do that. It could be also because I've been reading some new adult recently. Now, what are my goals for NaNoWriMo? Well, I'm swamped. I literally cannot do the 50,000 words this November, nor do I have the will to sacrifice my mental health to achieve this big shiny 50,000 words. Would I like to win? Yeah. But I know I can't, and I'm gonna accept my limits. So I'm aiming for like around 20 to 25,000 words in this draft. So to recap, not doing Seaside in November, not doing Project A. I'm starting something new. Who would have thought? Yeah, and I'm not planning on writing the 50,000 words. As far as videos are concerned in November, they will, I want to do vlogs. I don't know how successful I will be at doing that, if I'm going to be doing classes and work and writing and shooting videos and editing videos at the same time in November. I might do like check-in videos. Those might be easier for me to handle. But yeah, there will be some sort of videos in November, just like there are some sort of videos in October. And I appreciate your patience with me if you don't see a video every week, because I'm in that college life. I got my new tripod today. You are standing on this new tripod. It's got bendy legs. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy I don't have to carry my gigantic, like 6-foot tripod everywhere. It shrinks down to about this size, but like that's still like a large tripod. But this one, it's only like this tall. So, and it's foldable. It's like much easier to slip in my backpack. So yeah, it is close to the end of Preptober when this video comes out. Please let me know in the comments like what you have done for Preptober, like what your NaNoWriMo plans are. If you're jumping in, like no idea what you're doing November 1st, or like how good you feel about your story right now. I feel excited, nervous, unprepared. I'm hoping I will get more prepared by the time November 1st rolls around. Please let me know about your NaNoWriMo projects that you're doing this year, and I hope you will stick around to keep up with how I'm doing. Subscribe if you like this kind of content and want to see more of it. I will be doing NaNoWriMo this year. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Basically, I feel both really prepared and really unprepared. We're doing it. I got a haircut. Didn't expect you to notice, but now you do.